Hi, welcome to episode 8 of Tennis Volley Talk by Brian Danielson. Hey, in this today's episode, what I'm going to bring and talking about is whenever you're on the internet or on your Facebook and you catch these uh, instructional videos that you can go to, they always kind of with the first one that you kind of can preview, and it's only about maybe a 45-second to a minute video of a professional hitting the ball, how they hit the ball, and kind of going through what they go through as far as drills and hitting the ball for you. But with that, uh, then what you end up in finding out is that you may end up having to pay for the instructional video. What do you guys think about that as far as the instructional videos uh, that you may want to get onto, or is it worth it for you to look and see if you want to pay for a video like that? But literally, there is some pretty good videos out there. I've seen a few that they give you the free sample of, and they seem to be really good. You learn a lot. But then there's also the free instructional videos that you can learn the serve, you can learn the forehand, you can learn the backhand, volley, and stuff of that nature that are free to you that you can find if you look for them. But to see the top pros going through what they, paces and practice sessions of what they go through is kind of what I guess what you're paying for is being able to see and learn from the pros. I would say that way. But with that, you can see a lot of the top pros that are in the pro circuit today, such as Taylor Fritz, Iga Swiatek, Carlos Alcaraz, Cam Norrie, but you then have to pay to see the other videos and see what they're talking about, what drills or how they hit the ball. So what I'm just kind of wondering is, what do you guys think about that? And would you be willing to pay to go to that site and then pay a certain amount of money for the video, 10 videos, or for a month or 2 months or how much ever it is? But yeah, it can be. I think they give you a choice of 3, 6, or 9 or 12 months. I'm not really quite sure on that, but I'm just kind of was wondering about that aspect of it as far as that part of it goes with that for that. So it was kind of a thought, but I do like watching a lot of the videos seeing some of those pros and how they hit the ball. You can certainly learn things that you may not have known whenever you see something like that. So that is always kind of a nice thing to do with that. So, being able to see those. I just kind of try to find the free videos myself as far as that goes. But, it's really up to you guys. So you can always comment, let me know what you think about those kind of videos. And if you're willing to pay for the videos to watch the pros that are on the circuit this very day, how they hit the ball, what drills they go through, and show you their tips and what to do and how to do it. Of course, they're such polished pros that sometimes they just come so natural of hitting the ball for them that you really might not catch all that they're showing you with the videos that they show. So, but it's just my thought on what that particular situation is with those type of videos. But they are very educational. I like looking at them whenever I can see them or get the first 1/2 or 30-second, 45-second talk on seeing the pro and how they hit the pro and what shot they are going to go through that particular time. But, that's just a thought that I had as far as seeing, that coming up on, on Facebook sometimes. If you're a tennis player, you're looking at tennis things, they kind of, know that you like tennis. So they'll send that something like that to you, or you'll see it on the internet and, seeing something of that nature on the internet, you'd like to get in and see what it's about that way, to see that instructional video from the pros. So just let me know and what you guys think about all of that. And with that, today, I'm going to have the racket of the day. Now, this racket is a really good old vintage racket. It is called the Reliant Racket. Now, with the Reliant Racket, this is made by the Wright-Dittson Company out of Boston, Massachusetts. And actually, a patent date on this particular racket is actually October 30th. Let's see, 1923, October 30th, 1923. Maybe I'll turn it around this way. Maybe you can see it better there. Anyway, 1923 is October 30th. There we go. Well, something like that. So that's how old this racket is. 1923. Wright-Dittson out of Boston made this racket. It's a very nice racket, a very colorful red color racket with the catgut strings in it. Very nice, very nice looking racket. Very good condition too, that I have. Made by the Wright-Dittson Company out of Boston. Now, the nice thing is, with that particular company, it's a very well-known company in that particular area. It's established over 150 years ago, founded in 1871 by Baseball Hall of Famer George Wright. And then there was also a Boston businessman, Henry Dittson. Now, they formed that company, and it became one of the biggest sports manufacturing companies in the USA for actually golf and baseball and tennis, respectively, for that. And they were a supplier of athletic goods for the entire nation. They started a special relationship with the city of professional baseball teams in Boston, supplied uniforms for all the Boston teams from 1871 to 1907 is when they developed those particular team uniforms for the teams, including the Boston Stockings, which are probably called the Boston Red Sox now, and the Red Caps, and then the Beneters, National and Americans. With that, they also, they also made some of the finest tennis rackets of the baseball tennis rackets too. And with that, the products manufactured by Wright-Dittson in the late 19th and 20th century, it's lawn tennis equipment, the rackets, and its lawn tennis equipment received the greatest acclaim 25 times in 1886 to 1916. One of the national All-Americans wielded a Wright-Dixon racquet in the for being a champion for too, and he wielded that Wright-Dixon tennis racket too. Now, with that too, the Wright-Dixon tennis ball was the official ball of the U.S. Championships every year for 60 years, beginning in 1887. So that's a little bit of kind of a history of the manufacturer who made that tennis racket, the Reliant, and it's a 1923, so it's been around a long time. And it became they became also the pioneer of also having and making the tennis racket later on, and they're still in business today, from what I gather. And they make golf clubs, and they still make tennis rackets and baseballs for baseball bats and stuff. So with that, that kind of a little history of the manufacturer behind that. 150 years of that company being in that area, to be able to make all of that back in the day, to come up with the making of the tennis rackets. And they had many kinds of tennis rackets, I'm sure, that they made, Reliant being one of them, and with the patent date on it. It says on there, on the racket handle, it says strung by, but it didn't have any kind of initial or anything of who strung the racket. But with that in mind, it's I think it's just a very good, very nice racket, and I hope you did like a little bit of the history behind the Wright-Dixon company, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very nice learning something about the how they came about in making tennis rackets, and knowing that it was like 3 sporting equipment things that they did, which was tennis, golf, and baseball, which were the baseball bats at the time, and also then the baseball uniforms. And they supplied the baseball uniforms for all over Boston area in that time span. And supplied the uniforms, which is really, really nice too, I'm sure, to have a company that they all went to buy the uniforms from them. So, with that in mind, I just kind of wanted to let you think about what I said about the videos. I think if I, wanted to get down and learn a lot more about it, and knowing and seeing what I would really gain from that, maybe I might try it for the trial period, and then pay some money to learn and watch the videos from the recent tennis pros out there today. So I just wanted to show you that, and I hope you did like it and liked what I said. Let me know in the comments, and also for you podcasters, you can also go and see what I'm talking about with this racket, the Reliant racket. You can go to my YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk. Please be sure to subscribe and like my YouTube channel. So with that, everybody have a good week in playing wherever you're at, and keep on stroking the ball and serving them up and hitting those ground strokes, hitting the forehand, hitting the backhand, and the serve as best as you can. So please subscribe and like my YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk. So I do thank you very much. And in the comments, let me know what you thought or what you think about the racket of the day, and then also, a little bit of the history of the company Wright-Dixon, and about the videos, what you think about those too. So if you just get back to me, make a comment. And for you podcasters, like I said, if you want to see what I'm talking about with the racket of the day, you just go to my YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about for you YouTubers, or for you podcasters out there, sorry. So everybody have a nice week and happy playing tennis, and have a great week. Thank you.